Seguimos donde estamos, chicos. Vamos a ello. Vamos a la habitación de Pillaji. Vale. Hillsborough, Perú, Bonaparte, de la Torre, habitación de Beckwin, habitación de Adams, habitación de Washington, habitación de Pillaji. Es verdad, estaba antes que la mía, justo. Que por cierto siempre estaba cerrada. Cuando sale de menú como que el juego se queda pillado en plan, hostia, no puedo, amigos. Es un poco desconcertante, la verdad. Es aquí. Ay, Dios. Es aquí, es aquí. Y la mía es la siguiente.
Ah, well, Louis, what brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence. I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lance.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade of a lifetime for some people. You are searching for another holy grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Does it annoy you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence.
I can feel it coming. It's working.
What insolence? Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis. May God keep me from such ambitions.
Right. Let me in, Your Eminence.
Why?
I've done it. I've done it, damn it. He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. Better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me.
Right. Well, it's time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different. Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction,
Your Holiness, thank you for your trust. It even appears that Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory both have access to obscure, superior forces to help them reach their ends. I think the Papal States, for the sake of their own preservation, ought to condemn this practice of conferences in the future.
in one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it. And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini. Must be in Latin. And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini.
Floret in Domo Domini.
Justitia, misericordia e humiltà.
Nada.
I gotta brush up my foreign languages. A circle with a cross inside.
On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
GJ, GH, FJ. A, B, C, D, F, G, H. Espérate. GJ. Hostia, es complicado, ¿eh? EH. HB, C. Una C. ¿Y aquí qué es? También es la C. A, B, C, F, G, H, I, J, K, A, F, G. Vamos a ver, ¿dónde está esto? Vamos a ver. G, J, G, H, F, J. E, H, H, B, C, F. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J. No tengo ni idea.
There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
24/01/1793. Ah, está aquí. 24.
In the letters from the Pope, there are 6 letters just below the date, 2 just below the month, 4 others below the year. Piaggi's tattoo. It must be used to establish a connection between the letter of the concentric circle and the numbers shown in the middle. Some figures are the same in both codes, yet they correspond to different letters. The day is not translated. That must be the key to the code. Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Vale, vamos a ver. 01. 7, 3. Del 24 al 31 son... No tengo ni idea, macho. Vale, el 1. ¿Por qué el 1 es la H? Vamos a ver, lo voy a apuntar. A ver, 24 del este. Joder. El day is 20. El day no vale para nada, ¿no? Así que... 0. La A es 0. No, madre mía. No, porque el día no lo tenemos que utilizar. No tengo ni idea, ¿eh? O sea, estoy mirando incluso aquí. Siempre miro alguna guía de gente. En plan, que no te lo dice, pero te ayuda, ¿sabes? Ugh. Hoy es 24, que es A. O sea, eso está claro.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Me dice que tengo que ir llenando. Claro, pero el día, no, sí. Claro, pero es que el mes, claro, del 01. El 01. La 1. ¿No? 01. Es F.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Si alguien dice que vayas analizando todo poco a poco. Es otra F.
Today the date is
Que el mes es 1 y ahora quedan los 3 del año. Que es 7. Las 6, las 7. Pero tiene que ser separado, ¿no? La 1, las 2, las 3, las 4, las 5, las 6, las 7. Tiene que ser aquí, la C.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Siguiente es un 9. La 1, las 2, las 3, las 4, las 5, las 6, las 7, las 8, las 9. Tiene, no, la 1, las 2, las 3, las 4, las 5, las 6, las 7, las 8 y la 9. Tiene que ser la H.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Eso dice aquí, que vayan mirando las horas. Y por último es un 3, que es la G.
Today is the 24/01.
Debería ser así, según las pistas que te da aquí. Lo que pasa es que como no te dice tampoco seguro es... Escribe el código, no sé si es que está bien o está mal. Pero yo lo he escrito.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us?
What's going...
The old goat is going to drop us. It's a lousy turncoat.
Well, he'd better not tell me he just fell asleep. Just calm down, calm down. Louis came to see me because he claimed he was hearing voices. We've just finished an exorcism session.
An exorcism? Are you having me on? I can't see any exorcism instruments.
That's because I've just put them away.
I don't know what you're up to, Piaggi. But I do know you're trying to pull one over on me.
I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is. And there he stays. It's the perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I...
¿Queréis hacerme a mí? La distracción.
hoping for a chance to get rid of him.
No, listen, my son. This is all getting out of hand.
Hogwash! I don't trust him in the slightest.
Why not?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ugh, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he? The slime bag. He works for Mortimer. Good thing I already tried to warn Gregory.
Even if I confess, his arguments hit home.
So that's it. You don't even bother to hide it.
What's the connection between my vote and his life?
I knew you would end up changing sides. Listen carefully, Piaggi. If you say anything, you'll be the one they find dead in your bed. Huh? Now, just turn around and let me handle this.
Don't touch him! Out of my room!
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get back into my body. Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the red salon.
Por los pelos. En el comedor. Tengo que bajar entonces. Cada vez tengo más alteraciones negativas. ¿Quién está aquí dentro? Es que he escuchado algo.
We have to talk.
I was just wondering.
Oh, what's she smiling for?
Right. I shall begin. It's going to be an awful lot for you to take in on just one day, but I must tell you that I'm a demon too.
Excuse me?
I know that you are too. Gregory told me everything during my convalescence. And that isn't all. I'm also Mortimer's daughter. You understand what that means, I hope. That's right. I am a demon too. And I am your sister. And we also slept together. But don't be too hard on yourself. It's a bit unnatural when you think about it, but then you couldn't know. This way at least, everything stays in the family. It's for the best. It mustn't prevent us from living out our affair in the open, however.
Our affair? Have you lost your mind?
I'm far too soft on you. I'll let you have everything, of course.
Está loca.
So don't be nasty, if you don't mind.
She's not all there. It's plain to see. Yes, true. It's been a long day.
Yes. You ought to get some rest. You can sleep there. You know that, right? Although, thinking about it, best remain discreet for the time being. We shall go see Father later and tell him everything. Of course, he'll be disappointed because he bet it would be Emily, I think.
Whoa. She is completely mad.
But I think he will be proud of me when all is said and done.
She's talking to herself. She can't even see me.
He loves me. Oh, he loves me not. Yes, we'll have to tell Father all about this. But I don't want to live on this island. It's too cold.
Está loca,
There's no point in insisting anymore. I'm going, Emma.
Yes, I'll see you later. La, 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 loo.
Le han dado algo, yo creo, Está malita. Joder, qué susto.
So, Louis, what was your first time like?
Mal.
Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try, well, it took me 3 goes. But you did it. Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
Yo me voy a
Listen to
callar.
him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to take it one step too far.
How dare you? You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William. When will you learn? It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
Whatever the consequences?
What do you mean?
Let's say it hardly leaves any room for free will. Now does it?
It's the adults' responsibility to provide education for their children, Louis. Our family only ensures, through its experience, that demons do not lose themselves in rash decision-making.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind.
No, sí, os voy a traicionar a los dos.
Change? I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the
Y es
torch.
lo que quiero
That's
ser
enough.
testigo.
There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in
Están como una
mind
puta cabra,
that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary,
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
there you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now. If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can?
Yo no quiero seguir a ninguno, tío. Están...
I was born a man. I grew up as such. Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference. I refuse to let them manipulate humanity the way they do. They're gonna ask me to choose between them. I'll just have to go with the lesser evil of the two. But they better not count on me to keep my word. I'll bring them all down.
So,
Me voy a quedar...
what do you choose, Louis?
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please, don't take offense, but I just can't turn my back on him.
That said, if he turns his back on me, I won't be slow in sticking a dagger between his shoulder blades.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Come, follow me. It's time for us to get ready.
Vale.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is?
You. My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
Madre mía. Ocho puntos. Oh, me ha faltado uno, qué pena. Ostras, mi agilidad. Bueno. Pues bueno, chicos, ya solo nos queda un último capítulo, que es el voto final. Así que espero que os haya gustado y hasta la próxima.